Okay, so the Bengals, we know about their quarterback room. Their quarterback is safe. They have a quarterback for the next 10 years, as long as they build a team adequate for him.
And he stay healthy.
But the biggest...
he's injury prone.
That's true. But one reason why he's injury prone is the O-line is always average to below average. He's always running for his life.
Right.
He's always got to have the ball in his hand because they can never keep or have a really adequate running back. Joe Mixon was good 3 years ago. For them, at least. He had a resurgence.
He had a resurgence here.
For
He had a better offensive line.
Yeah. So the O-line needs drastic improvement. They need to fire their coach. That coach is terrible.
Yeah.
And their defense is always one of the worst in the league. So he's always out there because the defense is allowing them to score. So he has to throw the ball out, which holds them the ball, which leads them to getting hit.
Right. You
can't keep a quarterback always on the field.
No, but also Joe got to make better decisions with the ball. He holds that ball a little bit too long.
He
do. And he takes a lot of unnecessary hits. He's running, like you say, he's running around predicated to the offensive line, but he needs to know, okay, my offensive line is not that good. I need to just get rid of this ball. He takes a lot of unnecessary hits. He's running around, and he is a little brittle.
Yeah, he is.
He's brittle. Okay.
He is.
And then we are also with the coach. Okay, I'm in agreement that the coach possibly needs to go, but that's still a horrible run organization because you see this is the best quarterback they've had ever in that whole franchise since 1966. Okay, this is the best quarterback. He's better than Boomer. He's better than
Palmer.
He's better than Nick Anderson. Okay,
he's better than
all of those. And they need to say, you know what? We're gonna build a team around you first and foremost, because they're gonna mess around. They're gonna squander his career.
They're gonna get him hurt, and he's gonna be out the league.
Because he's just like Peyton Manning's situation, where everything was put on him.
Yep.
And no defense, limited offense. You know, so
if Joe doesn't play, then it's over.
Right.
So let's talk about your boy, your two favorite guys coming out of college. Just for y'all to know, back in 2015, it was a debate between me and him saying Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston. Mm-hmm. He told me Jameis is going to be not a good quarterback, not a great quarterback. He's going to be a superstar. I mean, he has the body, the arm strength, and he just wins.
And I was real biased with him because I knew his character because it was already out there, but I overlooked it. I didn't overlook it. I just said, you know what, I'm going to accept it. And his character is that question. Running around on the football field and you blind. You know that cartoon, Secret Squirrel, with Morocco the Mole?
Yeah.
He reminds me of Morocco. He can't see a thing. Mr. Magoo can't see a thing. And he out there. This is how he get known for 30 for 30. But he makes bad decisions on the field, and he makes bad decisions off the field.
And then we're going to talk about Mr. Massage Parlor himself.
I think they're cutting him. The rumors out that they're going to cut him.
Mr. Massage Parlor himself, Deshaun Watson.
I was a big Deshaun fan. And I'm sad for his situation.
He did it to himself.
He did it to himself. But I'm sad for his situation because he had a lot of potential.
That he never unleashed.
Now, his biggest problem when he was here in Houston he's never really on the field there in Cleveland. But here in Houston, was he would not stay in the pocket. He was always running around, and this is why he always got hurt.
Yep.
A quarterback needs to stay in the pocket, make a decision, and get rid of the ball. Tom Brady shows you what the secret of success is.
Brady slow as molasses, so he had to figure out his success.
But it works.
Yeah.
It's not about his inabilities. It's about his abilities. And his ability is just to make a quick decision, get rid of the ball, and don't take these hits. Even Lamar has figured that out. He don't want those hits no more. Mm-mm. So he's not doing all that running around. He's playing quarterback. Deshaun never wanted to play quarterback. He wanted to play Superman. And that's why he always got hurt. And when you out of the rhythm, you make bad decisions. Every time you run out of the pocket, I don't care if you Pat Mahomes, you looked at him in the Super Bowl, he got flustered out the pocket, and he was making he was throwing picks, and he had a bad game. Quarterbacks need to stay in the pocket and make a decision. So Cleveland,
they look. I know.
I believe they're going to get rid of him,
but you can't really get rid of him. Not in the NFL. Why? That contract they got is too big and it's guaranteed. So let's say they're going to take, I think they're going to probably, if they do cut him like $60-70 million cap hit.
They're stupid enough to do that though.
No team really will want to take that hit. They will ride that contract until they can at least afford it.
Yeah.
And still, you cutting him is just going to hit the cap. You still going to have to pay him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a bad situation for both ways.
So who's the best team in the North?
For quarterbacks right now?
Quarterback and teams.
Team Ravens. And then second for the team is Steelers. Quarterback will be the Bengals.
Right.
The Bengals have the third best team. Well, really the fourth best team. Cleveland got a good team.
Cleveland on paper, if they were to keep everything intact, that's probably the second best team under the Ravens.
Well, Myles Garrett's about to be traded.
Yeah.
he wants to leave. He wants to get a ring.
Right.
He's seen all his other teammates get all these other people that's around his age and his stardom get rings, and he's like, I need one now.
Right. Yeah. So how do you rank the teams in that division then?
It's going to be Ravens number 1, Steelers number 2. It's a Bengals number 3, and Browns number 4 because Browns is worst. Right. So let's go out west. Let's talk about the AFC West.
Okay.
We already know about Pat. He's the best quarterback in the league.
Yes.
Or, well, not this season, but in general, he's the best consistent best quarterback in the league.
Right.
So he's
a system guy too.
Yeah. So we got 3 other scrubs that we here to talk about. So the Chargers, they got, I don't know if they got their quarterback that they really want.
We made a video
Yeah.
About the Chargers quarterback, and I'm not sold on him as far as getting to the promised land. Okay, what are your thoughts?
I'm not gonna say because, like we said before, a quarterback is not a dime a dozen. So you don't get rid of him without at least a backup plan.
Right.
We're not the Chargers back in 2005. We're not just gonna just get rid of him. And our backup plan is get rid of Drew Brees, and our backup plan is Phillip Rivers.
Well, Phillip on paper at that time was still.
Drew Brees just let you know 14-2 record.
Right.
So you don't get rid of QB.
Right.
I understand. Shoulder was literally torn, or was it his elbow? It was something like his throwing arm was messed up.
Right.
So they thought it was time for Phillip to go out there.
Right.
But Herbert isn't terrible. It was the first year with him as a new coach, and it may just be a year of mission together, and maybe next year he may surprise us.
Yeah, but Justin looks like he is the deer in the headlights. I mean, he looks scared. I'm not saying he's scared, because he does take unnecessary hits. So he's a gamer, but his body language looks scared to me. I'm questioning his decisions after I saw, what happened in the playoffs against these Texans and that whole debacle.
Yeah.
So, but I like the coach.
Yeah, the coach made terrible defense into a top tier defense.
Jim Harbaugh is a solid coach, and he's an offensive quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah. And
he plays real tough, Bear style. He was with the Bears. But me personally, I'm going to keep him because, as you just saying, it's hard to find quality quarterback, and he's an A.
He's a top tier. He's a top 10 quarterback.
And I hope he gets to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl because he's real talented.
He's still young.
But my gut tells me
he ain't gonna probably make it.
He ain't gonna make it.
And then we got, we got the Broncos or the Raiders that you want to do next. You want to deal with just function, or do you want to deal with some somewhat function?
Let's go with Denver.
Okay, so somewhat
what's
function.
His name? Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. I thought it was rough in the beginning for him. I thought he was about to be terrible.
He caught on. It was rough. And he's mobile.
Yeah,
he's dandy on the feet. He's not fast, but as they say, he's what is it? What do they say? He's
sneakily athletic.
He's sneakily athletic.
Now I gotta say, Sean Payton did do a good coaching job last year.
Like him.
He did a good coaching job with that rookie quarterback because it started out real rough,
right?
And It did not look good. I thought he was about to be a terrible quarterback.